Let's piss some people off. Tomorrow, as of posting this, is launch day for Lorcana, and some establishments are charging quite a lot for product. Now, unlike Magic, which has abandoned the practice, Lorcana has an MSRP. This stands for Manufacturer Suggested Retail Price. We know what the MSRP is. It's $5.99 for a pack, $16.99 for a starter deck, $49.99 for the Illuminator's Trove, and $143.76 for a booster box, which is exactly the cost of 24 packs. So, if we head on over to Miniature Market and check out what they have available for pre-release, what do we see? Why, it's almost twice MSRP. Go to TCG Player and it's more than twice MSRP. And let's not even talk about eBay. There are also horror stories of LGSs charging similar prices. Why is this even happening? Well, product is scarce. There is a lot of demand for this game, and it seems Ravensburger has not been able to produce enough supply to meet it, at least just yet. Many LGSs are reported getting far less allocation than they ordered, so these folks with these ridiculous prices are scalping. What is scalping? Well, it's the practice of buying something from an established vendor and then turning around and selling it to someone else for a profit. They're the con artists standing in football stadium parking lots or outside Broadway theaters trying to sell tickets at twice, triple, or even more multiples of the actual price. And don't be fooled, they're not just trying to help tourists get last-minute tickets. They squat on a supply as soon as it's available and buy up as much as they can. Some venues take measures to prevent this, such as by requiring a credit card when you hand in your ticket to make sure it was the same card that bought it. In the case of LGSs, some will remove packaging or force you to open the box in their store to make sure you're not going to turn around and try to resell it. But not everyone is so honorable. As for the name itself, there are some who dislike it because, well, they don't think the practice is all that bad. These people are scum of the earth and should be treated as such. Others dislike it because they think it's racist. Well, is it? I've been scouring the internet trying to find the exact etymology of this particular usage of the word scalp. Some trace it to a French word meaning to climb. Others point to the practice in the 1800s of scalping people. Woof! This practice is often attributed to Native Americans, which is why fans of sports teams with Native Americans as their mascots will often have chants or mottos about scalping their enemies. And there is evidence that Native Americans took scalps as trophies in war. However, European settlers, once being introduced to it, greatly expanded the practice and used it as part of their effort to eradicate the American Indians they came in contact with. So the way I see it, calling a product reselling con artist a scalper isn't equating them to the original peoples who inhabited the American continent, it's equating them to the racist morons who tried to exterminate those original peoples. You know, scum of the earth. But again, the etymological origin is unclear. So if we do need an epithet for these scum who are upcharging product and driving scarcity purely to make a profit, we should simply use the word we have for people who contribute nothing of value to society and simply sponge off the income of others. Landlords! So yeah, don't feed the landlords. Only buy at MSRP. Buying at marked up prices only tells the marker uppers that what they're doing is profitable, and they'll keep doing it. If you only buy at MSRP, even if that means waiting longer to get product, these landlords will have to drop their prices. Stay strong, folks. We've waited this long. We can wait a little longer if it means not having to pay twice the price for pieces of cardboard.